Good morning, everyone. I just had a eureka moment. Did you know that as a child I must have had or been placed on medicines since the day I was conceived? Everybody has. How do I know this? Well, cause and effect, right? Watch. See, the cause of this falling is that I'm going to let it go. Is that really the cause? I let the penny go, or the peso in this case, and that's why it fell, right? That's the cause. I let it go. Ooh, probably not. It's probably gravity. Gravity probably accelerated it. The thing is that I just allowed gravity to do what gravity does. Okay. So, cause and effect says that since I wasn't in pain in the womb, I wasn't in pain as a child, I wasn't in pain as a young adult, I wasn't in pain as a middle-aged person, and I didn't start feeling pain until I got into my, 50s, 60s, 70s. So, when did they take my medicine away? When did they take my medicine away? Why did I start feeling bad later in life? Well, they must have taken my medicine away, because what do they tell you when you go into the doctor's office? I'm sorry, say that again? Oh, you have to take medicine to feel better. Okay, so therefore the cause of feeling bad is a lack of medicine. I think we can all agree on that. Just like the lack of that peso falling was because I wouldn't release it. Well, there's two things going on here. Number one, gravity causes things to go toward wherever its center is. And pain is a reflection of bad health. Okay? It has nothing to do with covering symptoms. It has nothing to do with you feel better when you're on medicines, because when you were little, I can guarantee you, you weren't taking medicines your whole life. I mean, I'm talking about the average human being. I'm not talking about the acute situations, the situations where obviously people, they got a bad hand dealt. All right. I'm talking about the regular, normal person from conception all the way through their 70s. All of a sudden they were feeling fine, and now they're not, and now they need medicine again? No. Here's the difference between what I'm trying to make a point of and what you're being told. You're being told that your problem, let's just take one point, and then we'll just leave that for today. You're told that your blood glucose is high, and that's because you're not taking this medicine, which is going to push your blood glucose back down. Right? Wrong. As a matter of fact, dead wrong. The reason your blood glucose is high is because you're not eating the right food. Or let's say you're eating the wrong food. If you would just remove sugar from your diet, your blood sugar would go down. And if you can possibly get rid of refined foods, and that includes grains and all multi-ingredient carbohydrates. Okay. Well, flour is only one ingredient. Yeah, but it's ultra processed. That's why I said refined. Okay. So I need you to get rid of refined foods, sugars, and anything that has an ingredient list greater than 1. And I swear it's a miracle. And Jesus came down and said, all of a sudden your blood glucose is better than your sugar. No, it's just because you're not eating garbage. And then your pancreas starts to work and do what it's supposed to do. And then And then it kind of gets the blood sugar down to where it belongs, and then all of a sudden you start burning fat, and then you don't really need the pancreas that much anymore. So the insulin stays kind of low, and then you start losing weight. It just, this whole cycle continues, okay? So the cause of your fat, the cause of your diabetes, type 2, well, 2, not 4, 2. And again, I'm not a doctor. I don't pretend to know what all this is about. I'm just telling you what it did for me. But I can tell you, as a person who has been a physics professor and a maths professor, that cause and effect are absolute, okay? But the difference, cause and effect, okay? The cause of this peso falling into my hand really has nothing to do with the fact that I released it, okay? It has the fact to do, I mean, if there were no gravity, I would release it and it would just do this, all right? It would be a body that tends to stay in motion until some force acts upon it. Well, the force is mass times acceleration, and that's really the cause of this peso falling into my hand. The cause of your metabolic unwellness, imbalances, are because you're eating the wrong foods and you're eating what you shouldn't eat. Okay, hope this made sense. If it didn't, I don't know how else I can help it, but let's just make it super, let's conclude here practically. You don't need medicines to get back into balance. You need to get the body back into balance, and then you won't need medicines. I mean, if you really think you need medicines to feel well, how come you always felt well when you were younger and you never had medicines? I don't know. It's up to you. Figure it out. Bye.